Good evening everybody and welcome to a Sunday night mega jackpot draw here at 7 Days Performance. Tonight you're joined by myself, Greg. Toby is here as well. He's just off screen at the moment. Say hi for us, Toby.
Hello everybody.
We are just experiencing some technical issues with our tickets tonight. There are an awful lot of tickets and we are just having a slight delay in getting those downloaded for you guys. But as soon as they are ready to go, we will crack on with the draw. It is, of course, a Sunday, so we've got 5 absolutely sensational prizes for you this evening, ranging from a £12,000 cash, which is the end prize for our Insta-Win competition. We've got a Rolex Batgirl plus £5,000 cash, and then we've got 3 vehicles up for grabs tonight with a Volkswagen Campervan, which is, of course, a fan favourite for you guys. We've got a very, very cool Audi RS6 Vorsprung edition, which you could win for as little as 20p. And then our jackpot draw for tonight is, of course, the awesome Porsche GT3 RS, which is the end prize for our £150,000 Insta-Win competition. They are the 5 draws for tonight. Of course, let us know in the comments if you can hear me and see me okay, and we will get going as soon as we can. But in the meantime, drop us some comments. It is, of course, Father's Day, so shout out to all the fathers out there. Hope you've had a great day, and hopefully we could even land yourself with a win from 7 Days tonight. We've got good luck to you all from Stefan. Thank you very much. Jimmy Ross, good luck, everybody. Yes, best of luck to you. Just waiting for some more comments to come through. Coming through nice and fast. John saying, be lucky. Yes, of course. Fingers crossed for you. Hope you can bag yourself a win. Tim saying, fingers crossed. Gabrielle, I will win. Well, we hope you do, of course. So best of luck to yourself. But of course, it is a live draw here at 7 Days. So we are offering you guys some site credit. Up for grabs tonight are 4 sets of £50 site credit, giving you a total of £200 site credit for 4 lucky winners, which of course you could win for dropping us a comment. And the question you need to answer tonight is, what car do I drive? So please let us know in the comments, what car does Greg drive? And we'll have a look through the comments as we go along. And then as soon as I see a correct one throughout the draw, we will pick one of them at random, and we'll give you £50 site credit. Easy as that.
Yeah, so get those comments coming in. What car do you think Greg drives? We will pick some random answers. It's not necessarily the first person that gets it right, because we don't always see every single comment come through. So get your guests coming in. If you guys are struggling, maybe we'll throw out some guidance and some hints, but get some comments coming in. We're seeing a Fiat Punto and I think a Fiat 500 as well. Some big Fiat influence there. Yeah, get those comments coming in, and then we'll pick a few of you to win some site credit.
Yeah. Of course, yeah, £50 site credit. All it takes is just one comment to let us know, what car do I drive?
All right. So what else have we got in there? We've got some RS4. RS4? You'd like an RS4, I bet.
I would very much like an RS4.
A Nissan GTR.
Yeah.
All sorts in there. Greg looks like a Ford Focus ST kind of man.
Not that one, unfortunately.
Not that one, no. So keep those guesses coming in. Greg, did you want to have a look over the Porsche?
Yes.
Yep. So if you pop out there, again, we're just trying to get the tickets downloaded for tonight's draws. We've got 5 big draws tonight, and there's a lot of tickets in them. So what we're going to do, we're going to head over to the turntable, and we're going to get Greg to talk you through a little bit around this prize. You probably can't hear me very well in there, Greg, but if you do need anything desperate, give us a shout.
Can you see me okay?
Yeah, we can see you. You're on.
There we go, hoping you can see me okay. So of course, this is our jackpot prize for tonight, is the Lava Orange Porsche GT3 RS. A totally awesome car, and it could be one of yours for a fraction of the price. You can grab yourself 2 tickets for under £1, 45p was all it took to enter yourself into the Porsche. And of course, being the 3RS, you've got some awesome spec on this car as well. It does come fitted with the carbon ceramic brakes. It's got a factory fitted roll cage in the rear as well, to make it that ultimate track day car experience as well. So yeah, a very, very cool car. And of course, this will be drawn in about 10-15 minutes time, depending on how we get on with those tickets. Can you still hear me, Toby?
Sorry?
Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we can still with you. Still with you.
Just having a look through some more comments for tonight's question, which is, of course, if you have just joined us, we are giving 4 lucky people the chance to win £50 site credit for simply guessing what car do I drive. So what car does Greg drive? Just having a look through the comments now. Hyundai i20, not for me. Mercedes A180D. I used to have a Mercedes A180D, but I don't have one at the moment. Another Mercedes A-Class. Yep, that is, if it was for the chance to win for my old car, there'd be 2 winners already. But yeah, not unfortunately at the moment.
There we go. Shall we have a little 360 of the car? We'll show all the way around the car, so
yeah,
we'll give it a little spin.
Yep.
So this is what you guys obviously, a lot of you will be in for tonight, but do let us know what you're in for. We have, was it 5 incredible prizes tonight? We've got the £12,000 end prize to the cash competition. We've also got the Rolex GMT Master 2 Batgirl, the VW Campervan, the RS6 that was super popular and sold out. And then finally, this Porsche GT3 RS. This competition with the GT3 RS also had £150,000 worth of instant wins in this competition, which meant not only did your 45p ticket give you a chance to win that car, but there was thousands of other prizes that you could win. I think from memory, we had, I think 6 people that won £2 grand.
6 people, yeah. I think 5 people won £1,000 as well.
Yep, so there's loads of prizes, people that have already won with their tickets, so congratulations, and do let us know if you're one of those lucky people. But every single one of those tickets is also giving you a chance to win this car or that £110,000 cash alternative. So once we have got through and we're live, and this is slightly embarrassing for us because we have to waffle a little bit. We are live, and this does happen when you're live. Things don't go 100% to plan, but we're just trying to export the ticket numbers at the moment so that we can crack on with tonight's draw. But of course, as you will all want to know as well, we're not going to go ahead with the draw until we make sure that every single ticket that's been purchased is in this draw. So what do we do? Do you want to come back inside?
Coming back in, yeah.
And head back over to the ball machines. Let's read out some of these guesses, Greg, for what you drive.
I have seen a couple of very, very close guesses, but not quite correct. If I see one that's correct, I'm okay to give out a prize early on. Toby?
Sorry?
If I see a correct one, okay to give one out?
Yeah, let's give one out. Let's not give it away though. If you see the correct answer, let's call them out, and yeah, let's see how that goes.
Yep. Just looking through here, I've seen one correct. Zoe Milo, you have got it absolutely bang on. So congratulations to yourself. You've just won £50 site credit. Drop us a message on Facebook and Lil will pick that up for you, and we will get £50 site credit added to your account tomorrow. So
Zoe Milo.
Congratulations. Zoe Milo, yes. Many congratulations.
M-I-L-O?
M-I-L-O, yes.
There we go. We're writing it down because we know we do have some people that chance it and say, I won the site competition on the live draw last night.
Previous weeks we have had a few chances, just trying their luck with some free site credit. But yeah, as Toby just mentioned, we do jot all the names down just to make sure we are giving the site credit to the correct people.
Get up earlier than that to try and outsmart our admin team. What else we got in here? BMW 1 Series, Audi RS6. You'd love an RS6.
Love an RS6.
G63, Mark, have you got a G63?
No, I used to have a Mercedes, but not a G63.
Not quite a G63. A Dodge van. I could see Greg driving a Dodge. He doesn't. But
I haven't seen my dream car either. I don't own that car, but it's certainly my dream car. I haven't seen anyone guessing that at the moment.
Well, once we find, hopefully we'll get some numbers over shortly. We've got the finest tech people working on that at the moment. But maybe we'll throw out some more competitions as well, just to keep people going. We've got Kyle Wilson in the comments saying, I actually won £50 site credit, not on Friday, but the Friday before, and still haven't got it.
Oh, Kyle Wilson. Drop us another message on Facebook. Either myself or Lil will pick that up for you first thing tomorrow, and we'll review your account for you. And of course, we'll get that site credit added.
We'll sort that out
as soon as we can.
What may have happened is it was added to your account and you've already spent it without realising.
Quite possibly, yep.
But we will check that out.
You could have spent it on the instant win for the Porsche for 45p, and you could win that very car tonight if you do have some tickets.
We'll look after everybody that we do read the names out of to make sure that you get exactly what we have said. What else? Do you want to run through the list of prizes again, just for tonight?
Yes, of course, yeah. So as Toby's just mentioned, if you have joined us tonight, we are unfortunately experiencing a slight delay in getting our tickets for tonight's draws. But it is a Sunday, of course, so we have 5 awesome prizes for you guys tonight, starting with the Rolex Batgirl, which comes with £5,000 cash. If the watch isn't for you, of course, there is a very, very tasty £14,000 cash alternative. Secondly, tonight we have a fan favourite, which is a Volkswagen camper. That comes with a £40,000 cash alternative. So if the camper's not for you, you don't fancy a home on wheels, you can opt for the very, very cool £40,000 straight to your bank. And you could win that for as little as 85p. So of course, all the competitions tonight, you could win, your winning ticket will cost you less than £1. So even better.
Is your car four-wheel drive?
Yes, it is four-wheel drive.
It is. So Dan James, you are a second winner of £50 site credit tonight. Your guess is correct.
A slight hint there for you as well. It is a four-wheel drive car.
Four-wheel drive. There's a few in there. I'm picking a few from YouTube, so if you can pick some from Facebook as well, just to make sure.
Yep, Zoe was from Facebook. So you picked one from YouTube and got one from Facebook so far. Is that right?
I picked one from YouTube.
Okay, so we've got one from...
Yeah, one of each at the moment.
Yeah, okay.
Carl Wilson's back in the comments as well, saying, I won 145k from you guys the day before my missus' birthday in January, so hoping to win big again, with it being my daughter's birthday tomorrow. So happy birthday to your daughter tomorrow.
Yes.
I mean, 145k in January and then 110,000 tonight, all that Porsche GT3 RS will definitely rub a few people up the wrong way if you win both of them, but hey, every ticket has the same chance of winning. So it can happen, it has happened, that we've had people that have won multiple prizes over the course of a few months or even the course of a week. It's just how it goes. Whatever ticket number comes out, that is the winning name. So that's how it works.
Absolutely. And also, yeah, speaking of prizes, we did go through the first 2 for tonight, but we do, of course, have 3 further draws. 2 of them are very, very cool vehicles. The first, which is maybe potentially the coolest of the lot, is the Audi RS6 Vorsprung edition. Comes with £2,000 cash. It is finished in a very striking ultra blue metallic paintwork, which when the sun hits that is a truly sensational colour to be driving around in your Audi RS6. But of course, if the Audi's not for you, you can opt for the £70,000 cash alternative, which could be in your bank very, very shortly. And then, of course, just touching on the jackpot again, which is the GT3 RS, finished in the very, very cool lava orange paintwork.
Words got out.
Sorry?
Word has got out. There is a lot of...
I've seen a lot of correct answers, yes.
There you go. So if you pick another one on Facebook, I'll pick one of these randomly.
I'll pick
no favorites.
one. Let's have a scroll here. None on this page.
Dan James is saying, how do I claim? So if you email in to info... Is it info? No, hello.
Hello at
7daysperformance.co.uk. Say it was on the Sunday the 15th draw and you guessed Greg's car correctly. We have your name written down. We'll check it over to make sure that it is Dan James that is sending that email, and then we'll match up to your account and get that site credit added on tomorrow for you guys.
Speaking of site credit, Emma Hood, congratulations. You've guessed my car correctly. From the Facebook comments, Emma Hood. £50 site credit is coming your way very shortly. Finally,
you YouTube guys, you can see what it is. It's an Audi A5 Quattro. I'm going to turn away from the screen for 5 seconds. I'm going to come back, and the first one that I see is going to be picked. So you just start hammering that A5 Quattro, and whatever I see in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The final winner is Luke. It just says Luke. That was very helpful. But Luke on YouTube, Audi A5 Quattro, congratulations. So £50 site credit for Zoe Milo, Dan James, Emma Hood, and Luke. I don't know how we're going to tell whether it's the correct Luke or not. The first one to email in gets it.
Yeah, well, that'll be down to Lil, see who she picks up first. Obviously, you don't have to message on email in, hello at, send us a Facebook message, send us a DM, and we will pick that up as soon as we can tomorrow and get that £50 site credit to your account, which you can, of course, spend on absolutely anything live on the 7 Days app or website. You can enter for cars, instant wins, small and tech cash prize competitions, which are, to be fair, talking about those at the moment, it's may be useful to touch on those. They are automated draws, so our smaller tech and cash comps are drawn tonight at 10 PM, so they're automated. All the winners will receive an email shortly after their win, and that will guide you through the steps into claiming your prize. But yeah, just to confirm, all our smaller tech and cash is drawn via our automated system. And this could be anything from PlayStation to a £3,000 cash, Nintendo Switch, and they will be drawn at 10 PM, so in approximately 40 minutes time. So check your emails and you may have won a prize without even knowing about it.
All right, so we do have a bit more time to kill, and apologies for this, but we will obviously make sure that we have a winner from the correct list of numbers. Once all of those numbers are pulling through to the spreadsheet, we can make sure that every single person that has bought a ticket for each of tonight's 5 draws will be in for that draw and will rightly win it if their number comes out. But in order to give us a little bit more time, we don't enjoy this any more than you do on dragging this out, but let's have a Father's Day related question. So what I'm going to say is, I don't know exactly how many people we've got in the office here. Across the 2 units, I'd say we're around 25?
25, 30, yeah, altogether.
So there's 25 to 30 people that work.
Is this for more site credit? So we're doing more.
This is for more site credit, yeah. I'm building it up. I'm getting some more time. So 25 to 30 people that we have working at 7 days at HQ. We have more staff that are kind of around the world on analytics and tech and everything like that. But the kind of core group that we have here, how many dads do you think we have at 7 Days Performance HQ? I'm pretty certain we've spoken about
we know the answer.
I think I know what the answer is, but out of 25 to 30, let's get those questions coming in, those answers coming in. We will, again, let's pick 2 people.
2 for how much?
50 pound site credit each. Again, it won't be the first answer that's correct, but it will be, we'll pick some in there. So we've already had 4 people win £50 site credit on tonight's live draw for guessing Greg's car right, which was the Audi R5 Quattro. But let's have, what do we say, 2 times £50 site credit. Yep. You've got to guess how many dads we've got in the office with this Father's Day theme. Bonus points if you get any, bonus points, not bonus site credit. Bonus points if you get any names right.
Any names.
Guess.
Yeah. Or the staff member, if you can get that correct. Yeah, so of course, that is an additional
20.
2.
Trashbot 101 says, I think it says 20 dads at HQ.
Not quite 20
out of the 25 to 30. I'd say there's a little bit higher than what I'm thinking, but do get those comments coming in. We have got someone helping me download these tickets, so I'm hoping that it'll be very soon. But we've got everything ranging from, there's a 19 in here from Sophie Lloyd.
So
John Asher has also said 19.
No.
28.
Not
We
28.
weren't even sure there was more than 25.
I don't think there's that many people, no.
I'd guess less than 25. How many have we got in there? Throw some names out there as well. Even obviously you only see about 3 or 4 of us on the live draws. Let's see what we've got in here.
And obviously this is an additional prize for in addition to guessing my car correctly. We're giving an additional 2 sets of £50 site credit, and that will be added straight to your account for simply guessing how many dads do we have at 7 Days Performance. So the total number of staff between 25 and 30. How many of them are fathers? And of course, one more time, if you have just joined us, a very happy Father's Day to all those dads out there.
All right, I'm running out of things to talk about, to be honest, but do get those. Both use our dads. That says from James. You're not a dad, are you?
I'm not a dad.
No, I'm not a dad.
No,
I am a dad.
So we've got 1.
So there's at least one dad at 7 days.
Yeah.
I know what you're going to say is that I look incredibly young to be a dad, but hey, good skincare routine.
You're only a couple of years old.
I've been hiding off screen for the first however long of this live draw. But there is at least one dad, but I think there's some more. But David Crass said 8, Paul and John. We don't have a Paul and John. Richard Williams has just said Toby. Hello. I'm guessing that was your guess of who is a dad. Ben Smith has said Stephen. We don't have a Stephen that works here.
Don't have a Stephen, no.
Keep these coming in. Barbara's guessed 15. Liam Nelson's guessed 12. And Davies guessed 18. This is all on YouTube, so do let us know what's going on Facebook.
I'm on Facebook at the moment. I haven't seen any correct answers yet.
To give everyone an update, if you are just joining live, we're just having a slight slow back end of the website to download the tickets. So we haven't drawn any of tonight's draws. Those draws, there's 5 of them. So we've got £12,000 end prize for the instant win. We've got a Rolex GMT Master 2 Batgirl. We've got a VW Campervan. We've got the sold out Audi RS6 Vorsprung edition. And we've got the Porsche GT3 RS as well. So all of those prizes are yet to be won because we haven't yet got that full list of ticket numbers for tonight's draw. Once that is all in, we will crack on with tonight's draw. And as I said, we have, I've been told to, rather than trying to download all the tickets together, I've been advised to try and download them one competition at a time. So let's see if we have some progress there. Is the draw done? The draw is not yet done. Hold your horses, guys. We will get there, and it will be one of the best draws you've ever seen in your life. And if you do end up winning one of those 5 prizes, I don't think you'll be too disappointed to have waited 15, 20 minutes for it. So
absolutely,
just a little bit longer and we should be there.
Yeah, so obviously all the tickets for tonight, all the ticket price entries were under £1, so you could win yourself a Porsche GT3 RS for as little as 45p, or a Campervan for 85p. So very, very good deal on all of our prizes tonight if you are a winner. However, speaking of prizes, obviously we are yet to draw any of tonight's prizes, but of course it is a Sunday, so we do have another jackpot draw which has just launched on the app and the website. So head over to the 7 Days app and website now and you can have a little look at our current jackpot draw competition, which has just launched, and that will be drawn live next Sunday at 9 p.m. We will go over the full details of that slightly later on, but yeah, just as a heads up, of course, there is another jackpot prize, which consists of 2 cars and some cash as well. So have a little look and yeah, check it out.
All right, what else we got in these comments here? We got a 2. I think it's more than 2. We got 23. I think it's less than 23.
I've just seen a correct answer on Facebook.
Okay.
Yep.
Mental note that one. Because we don't want to give it away just yet, but mental note that one. And
yeah, I've got the name that I have. Yeah, we do have one.
Don't forget that name, Greg.
I won't forget it. But I have seen one correct answer on Facebook so far. Oh, I've just seen another as well. So Facebook are doing very well. I've seen 2. Have you seen any correct answers yet on YouTube?
I haven't been looking at answers, to be honest.
Okay.
Well, there's so many that are coming through, but I think we might have some
progress
here. It says that it's downloading, so we might be there.
Once again, apologies for the substantial delay here. We're just trying to get our tickets downloaded for the draws this evening. As soon as we do have those available for you guys, we will get those ball machines loaded and draw the first draw for tonight. 1 of 5, of course. So there's 5 prizes, and as soon as we're ready to go, we will get those results drawn for you.
All right. I think we have got a step closer.
Great. How are we looking?
All right. So, okay. Yeah. We'll need to do these one by one,
okay.
But it looks like we're making some progress. So we should only be a couple minutes away from our first draw for tonight, which will be the Rolex, I believe.
Rolex, yeah, yep. The Batgirl with £5,000 cash, or of course a £14,000 cash alternative. That will just be the first draw for tonight, 1 of 5. And as soon as we're ready to go with Toby, we will get those ball machines loaded. We do appreciate your patience, of course. This is far from ideal from our side and from your side. But yeah, we are doing everything we can to get those tickets downloaded as soon as possible.
What have we got in those comments, Greg? Keep calling them out.
I've seen loads of correct answers so far.
Good.
But I've got...
do you want to pick a few? And then if you pick a few, and then we'll go back over to the GT3 RS to give them a little spin of that. And then I should be ready then to crack on.
Yep, so what, 1 correct answer from Facebook?
Yep.
So Donna Swain, you have correctly guessed the number of dads we have at 7 Days Performance. So congratulations to yourself, £50 side credit. You are our 5th winner of the £50 site credit. That will be coming to you very, very shortly. Drop us a Facebook message, Instagram DM, or send us an email, hello@7daysperformance.co.uk, and we will pick that up in the morning and we'll get that added to your account as soon as we can. So Donna Swain is the first correct name. We will be writing that down just to make sure we get the correct amount of credit added to the winners of the competition.
All right. Okay. So I'm just formatting the spreadsheet to make sure that we're hiding all of the contact details for the winners. A little bit behind the scenes for this is Obviously, you see part of the spreadsheet that we'll show very shortly, which has the people's names as well as the ticket number that they have. Also on that spreadsheet, we have the phone numbers. So when people say, how do you save that phone number so quickly? It's because it's on the same spreadsheet that we've already shown. It's just slightly off of the screen. So that is how we do that. But good news is that I've just got the full list of entries for the Rolex Batgirl, which means that I can crack on with downloading the other ones. They will be on separate spreadsheets, so it'll be slightly different to how we're used to. But we are getting there. What was the next one? Campervan, right? So do you want to have a look around the GT3 RS again?
Yep. One final look.
If you want to head out there, Greg, and then I'll flip it over to what the big prize is for tonight. I'll just make sure that is showing. Okay, that is that GT3 RS that you guys will be in for. Keep those comments coming in and guessing how many people you think are dads at 7 days performance. And we'll continue to look through those answers for the correct answers.
So coming through your side, Toby?
Greg.
Okay, great. Yeah, so just before we have one final look at tonight's jackpot prize, just looking at those comments once again, so we are offering a £50 site credit to anyone that can guess how many dads we have here at 7 Days Performance. It is, of course, Father's Day. So once again, a very happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. I hope you've had a great day. If you let us know in the comments how many dads we have at 7 days. We have announced one, so we'll be announcing one further winner of £50 site credit, which will be added to your account as soon as we can. All you need to do is just send us an email, a Facebook message or an Instagram DM, and we'll get that credit added for you. But yeah, just while Toby is finalising those ticket numbers for our first draw tonight, which is the Rolex Batgirl GMT Master 2, plus £5,000 cash. One final look at our jackpot prize, which is the Lava Orange Porsche GT3 RS, finished with the Porsche composite brakes, a factory fitted roll cage. It's got a massive spec, of course, being a GT3 RS. Carbon fibre seats as well. On the backs, which makes it a very, very cool track day car, which you can, of course, use every day. And this could be yours for as little as 45p. Tickets are only 45p an entry, and this is the end prize for our £150,000 Insta-Win competition. And this, fingers crossed, should be drawn within the next 10-15 minutes or so. We are experiencing a little bit of a delay with getting our tickets downloaded. So once again, massive apologies for that. We do appreciate your patience whilst we get this sorted. But hopefully we do have an update from Toby.
I can just about hear you. We're 2 of 5 down, so we've still got a little bit more time to buy.
Okay.
But yeah, keep going, Greg. You're doing good.
Okay, if you have just joined us, this is the jackpot car for tonight. But of course, it is a Sunday, so we do have 4 further competitions. One of which is a very, very cool Audi RS6 Vorsprung edition. It comes with £2,000 cash, and you could win yourself that very, very special car for only 20p. So five tickets for £1, and could win you an absolute German monster of a whip for as little as 20 pence. So less than the cost of a Freddo, and you could get yourself an Audi RS6 Vorsprung edition. It is finished in an ultra blue metallic paintwork, and it does have some very, very, very cool spec on it as well, such as some Voss wheels. It also does have a CT carbon kit as well, so it's loaded with carbon fibre as well, so it makes it an all-around super estate car, which could be one of yours very, very soon. So hopefully about 10-15 minutes, and we will get that drawn for you. Just looking through the comments again. Just going to head back, or actually no, I'll stay here. Just looking through the comments for how many dads do we have at 7 days. No further correct answers on Facebook. I will double check with Toby if there are any winners announced on YouTube. But yeah, I'm just looking at the Facebook comments here, and Toby has the YouTube comments. Just going to head back in just to see how.
Sorry, do you talking? There's a big wall in between, so I can't hear.
Pardon?
You're just asking for a YouTube comment?
No, I just announced, just went through, I didn't see any further comments on Facebook.
Okay.
Just seeing if you saw any on YouTube or
Let's
if
have a
we're
look.
progressing with the tickets.
Let's have a look. Keep those comments coming in. We'll flip it back over to the ball machine. So Greg's back on the screen. Can you remember the name of the first winner that we announced for this one?
For the how many dads?
Yeah.
I will just check.
Go back through.
I announced it.
You have to watch the live draw.
Test my memory here.
Brandon Hales asked the question, if someone picks the cash alternative, what do you do with the cars? A whole load of things that can happen. So sometimes they get sold. Sometimes if they're super popular, we'll do them again. But there's no kind of one written rule for them. Obviously, if there is a car that is particularly popular, like the RS6 tonight, it would be a shame to get rid of it knowing that so many of you are interested in winning it if the winner does take the cash alternative. So keep an eye out on what's coming up. But I'd say, as a general rule, if cars look like they are popular on the site, then there's a good chance they'll come back. If it's not exactly the same car, then it will likely be something that is quite similar. We don't want to just do kind of a one and done, especially for ones that are popular. So we keep that going. But let's have a look on
Just while it's in my head, Donna Swain was the first Facebook winner.
All right.
Donna Swain, we'll get that noted down. So yeah, once again, congratulations, £50 coming your way.
And Reese Edwards, I've just seen you on YouTube. You have also correct Guestly for how many dads we have at the 7 days offer. So that is our two £50 site credit winners for that. I think what I've just seen is the ticket numbers for the RS6 have come through, which is fantastic. So that is 3 of 5. They obviously do get slightly larger in size as we get up to the final few. So do bear with us with that. We just need to format this spreadsheet.
So that's all our site credit winners for tonight.
It is, yeah. We were hoping that we'd be done by now of buying time, but we're not quite there yet.
Yeah, so obviously 6 total winners for the site credit wins for tonight. I can't remember everyone's name off the top of my head, but we have noted them down just to make sure we get that site credit added to the correct accounts. We do have 3 dads, we believe, at 7 days.
3 dads.
So 3 dads, which we've seen 2 comments that have correctly guessed that amount. So once again, congratulations to you.
And of course, there are other comments in there that were correct answers.
Yes, we just
can't
weren't
give
able
site
to
credit
give
to
everyone.
everybody.
Yep. Yeah, so a massive £300 site credit has been given away before the draws even started. Of course, we have had a substantial delay before the draws actually
we'll get there.
Progressing, but yeah, we will get there as soon as we can.
All right, so it's 3 of 5 which are done, is in downloaded. We haven't done the draws yet. I'll wait until all 5 of those numbers are through, and then we will crack on with tonight's draws. So a reminder, we will be starting off with the Rolex GMT Master 2 Batgirl. That comes with £5,000 cash. Then we'll move on to the VW Campervan, which comes with £2,000 cash. Then we'll move on to the Audi RS6 Vorsprung edition, also comes with £2,000. And then we have the final 2. So we have the £12,000 cash, which is the end prize to our Sunday Instant Win cash competition. And then the big one, the Porsche GT3 RS, or £110,000. So we'll be finding the winners of all of those prizes shortly. In order to do that, as we've mentioned already a few times on this draw, but we will remind you, we're just waiting on the numbers to come through for the 12K cash and the GT3 RS. Once we've got all of those, we will then crack on with the draws.
Just seen a comment from Jordan, show us the RS6. Isn't in the showroom, unfortunately, so we won't be able to show you that this evening, but we've
got 2 units here now. We're very lucky. Most of them are locked up and keeping safe, but for over here, also locked up and kept safe, we have that GT3 RS to show off on the live draw.
Jay's commented, who won the Suron? So the Suron is, of course, being drawn tonight, but that isn't on a live draw. That is taking place via our automated draw, which will be drawn in approximately 20 minutes. So 10 p.m. tonight, the winner will be drawn via our automated system, so it's not on our live, and the winner will receive an email shortly after 10 o'clock. So check your inbox shortly after 10, you may receive an email, but of course all the draw results will be posted on the website and the app as well, so everyone can have a look and see if you're a winner. But yeah, Suron is drawn this evening, but at 10 o'clock via our automated system. So just over 20 minutes time, and that will be available to view the winner on the website or app.
Someone's just said, I don't know if I can read all of that out actually. I think they've got us confused, Greg. Someone's asking for some gym knowledge because,
right.
I mean, look.
Was there a comment on? Oh, it was on YouTube.
That was on YouTube. It's definitely not me, so you're getting confused. On the screen right now, that's Greg.
What was the comment?
That you're a unit.
Okay, so no gym advice.
Well, I think they want to be like Greg.
Okay.
So let's talk through you said you're into the gym today.
I can't talk about my gym routine on.
Oh, you have to set. Yeah, that costs money, right?
It costs money. Yeah.
Subscribe to Greg.
Confidential information.
To talk you through that. Yeah, what did you do at the gym today, Greg?
God, it seems such a long time ago. It was this morning. Legs.
Legs.
Favorite day of the week. Of course, yeah. It is actually my favorite day of the week.
Hottest day of the year, and you're still covering up.
And there's still
a few more leg days to get.
Yeah, Saturday was the hottest day, but there wasn't a leg day on Saturday.
Jason Darby has just said boring. Sorry, Jason. We are getting through what we can. There's only so much we can talk about here. What is that? What have you got on the turntable? It's the GT3 RS, Terence Williams. Someone's about to win it too. Reese Bell saying, hurry, Reese. If you're in a rush, I'd say come back. We have almost 4 of the 5 competitions downloaded, and then we'll crack on. But we cannot get a winner until we have all of the numbers in front of us to pick from. So what have we got us in here? Keep some questions coming in. Any first-time watchers? Someone saying sort it out happens every week. This does not happen every week, Richard, so you're wrong with that. But it is something that we will, of course, try and sort out. We do have countless people right now that are working on that to try and make sure we get there. But the winner will be announced tonight regardless of how long it takes us and how long we need to stay here. So yeah, you can hold out another few minutes to win that GT3 RS, I'm sure. Some of my numbers have 5 numbers and some have 6, but there is 6 boxes. So we'll go through it shortly, but all of the numbers that you can see behind, they have zeros in as well. So say if you have a 4-digit number and the competition has a maximum number of 6 digits, the first 2 chambers will need to produce a 0 in order for that final 4-digit number. The same as if you have ticket number 1, you'll need a 0 in the first 5 chambers and then a 1 in the final chamber. People will say, what are the chances of that happening? The same as every other ticket number combination to be drawn as well. So yeah, that's just how it goes. So keep comments coming in. Yeah, let's see if we're a little bit closer here.
Also, I did, if you have been with us for the whole draw, we very much do appreciate it. I did mention earlier about, of course, our jackpot draw for next week. So a week from today, we will be drawing our jackpot competition for the week, which is another double card competition. So if you haven't managed to check it out on the website, do have a look. One of them is well, we might as well mention it now, and obviously just to get us through these last few minutes before we get those tickets downloaded. But it is the very, very cool McLaren 720S. And it comes with a Mercedes Sprinter Campervan as well. So you can win one of the fastest supercars on the planet, and also a house on wheels as well. And you win £10,000 with that as well. So three-part prize. So it's an absolutely massive prize, of course, and that comes with £10,000. If the cars and the cash aren't for you, you can opt for the life-changing £170,000 competition. Cash alternative, excuse me. So £170,000 or a very cool McLaren 720S or a house on wheels, a Mercedes Sprinter Campervan. It is, of course, a double car competition, so you do have a little bit of flexibility with what you'd like to take if you are the lucky winner. You can take the McLaren 720S and £65,000, or if the McLaren isn't for you, you can take the Mercedes Sprinter Campervan plus £100,000. So an absolutely life-changing amount of cash, plus a Sprinter Campervan, or you can take a whole load of cash with £170,000. And that is being drawn next Sunday at 9 PM. So live on Facebook and YouTube. A week from today is the 720S and the McLaren and the Mercedes. So very best of luck. We've
got some comments coming in. I've lost the name. Oh, Kaylee Pettifer. Kaylee, it doesn't sound like you're very happy with us. You said that we won't show the cars because we don't have the cars and it's a scam. We do have the cars. All of the photos that you've seen posted online are the ones that we have here. If you are lucky enough to win any of the cars, you can come and collect it the next day if you're available. That is one of the things we obviously pride ourselves on, is we do have the cars. They're ready to be won. It's not a 9-month wait, waiting for a build slot to come in. The cars are here. We shoot all the contact with them, we look after them, and then when a winner does finally want to take them and is won, then we give that car away. So if you do have any concerns with any website and you think it's a scam, I'd suggest don't enter on it. But Kaylee's doubling down. She's saying fake, they won't show you the draw for who wins. This is a live draw showing who wins, so give us a couple minutes on that. Anyone that wins are their mates for a scam. again, we have been around for over 7 years. We're one of the leaders in this industry. They don't get there by doing things which aren't completely correct. So yeah, keep those comments coming in though. Happy to answer any of those concerns. And yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of winners in the comments now. So do let us know if you have won before. And then hopefully that will ease some of the frustration that is going around at the moment on YouTube. But we have the Porsche GT3 RS tickets that are now downloaded. Someone said, bring Sam back. I don't think this, yeah, I don't know. I don't think Sam would have been able to solve this. So I have broke down somewhere on the motorway. So if you're driving tonight and you see someone with hazard lights on, check if it's Sam and see if he needs a drink. But we are just waiting on that £12,000 cash tickets and then we should be good. How many tickets do we need to win is from Ivan. Ivan, you just need 1 ticket to win. Obviously, every extra ticket that you buy gives you an additional chance to win. But the winning ticket will always cost the same. So yeah, it is just 1 ticket. That will win each of the 5 tonight. Cam Stewart's in the comments saying, it's not a scam, I want an R1 motorbike. WSB Benjamin saying, my mate won an Audi R8 from you and you bought it back off him a month later. Oh. Hey, sounds like he couldn't get on with it. But yeah, we brought it back. I want a PS5, so it's legit from Paul Bailey. What else is in here? Tell a joke. Go on then. Tell us a joke.
Tell a joke.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm not really, I'm not as funny as Sam, unfortunately, so I don't have many jokes in my
Captain Punny.
in my armory.
That's what Sam is.
Yeah, Captain Pun. Yeah, very, very good.
What else is in here? I won 25p site credit. Buzzing from Ryan Cornwall. Let us know what you spent it on. Maybe it went on, it wouldn't have been tickets for the Porsche because they were 45p,
yeah,
unless you put it towards that.
You could buy 5 tickets for the, was it 25p?
Yeah, that was like 5 ticket, wasn't it?
The £12,000 cash instant win end prize would be 25p, so you could technically win that for nothing.
We're almost there. What else is on here?
Has the Audi been drawn yet? Not quite. We are just currently experiencing some technical issues with getting our tickets downloaded. The Audi is the 3rd draw of this evening, so we're doing the Batgirl, then the Camper, then the RS6 Vorsprung edition, followed by the £12,000 instant win end prize, and then of course the jackpot, which is the GT3 RS. So yeah, the RS6 is drawn 3rd, so bang in the middle of our draw tonight, which hopefully should be within the next 5 or 10 minutes or so.
Okay.
How many tickets do we need to win the RS6? As with all of our competitions, 1. So you only need 1 ticket. Obviously, as Toby mentioned a short while ago, every ticket additionally that you purchase does improve your odds of winning. But yeah, we've had people win jackpot prizes with 1 ticket, and that could of course be yourself as well. So yeah, just the 1 ticket's needed, but your odds do get bumped up with every additional ticket that you purchase.
Other comments we got on anyone who says there's a scam has no clue how raffle works from Hugo. Appreciate that. A man called Dick on YouTube has said, can I take cash alternative today? You can. Yeah, we do have sometimes winners that are paid out in this, well, that evening. It depends on a few things, especially banks being able to accept that we're trying to send large chunks of money to people. But it has happened in a matter of, I think, even before 10 o'clock, sometimes we've had winners paid. So yeah, generally we try and get that money across to you as soon as possible, but we can't guarantee that we'll be over in 24 hours because we need to go through a few checks and the banks need to be playing game with us too. Lady Cake on YouTube said, Toby, will you be having a stiff drink after tonight's draw? I'm just going to go straight to bed because I am tired. Even had a nap this afternoon too.
So I was training legs and you were having a nap.
I had a nap, yeah. You're not a parent, so you have more energy than I do.
David Roberts got my air freshener today. Congratulations on our Starner air fresheners. Hope that will help your car smelling fresh.
Vauxhall Safira SFI has said, come on, some of us have work in the morning. We both have work in the morning as well. But I do believe that I've just seen that download come through for the final draw for tonight. So let's see. Before I do jump onto any of them, I will just double check that I have labeled each of the draws correctly, which is important too. We just got to hide the personal details on these spreadsheets before getting them ready for you all.
Della Louise, come on. No, sorry. Bring it on. Come on, Gregster. Fingers crossed for you. Come on, Gregster. Fingers crossed. Hope you got some tickets for tonight. Very best of luck if you did have some entries for any of our 5 competitions for tonight. Or, of course, our smaller tech and cash raffles, which are drawn in just over 10 minutes. So they will probably overlap in the time that we're drawing these and the time that they are drawn automatically.
It's close. It's close, guys. 12,000. End prize. I just need to double check that those numbers are the numbers we want to see.
Just seen a comment from Fabio Oliviero. Yep. Welcome, Fabio. Good to have you on with us during the live. Fingers crossed for you tonight if you do have some entries with us.
Okay, I think we've got them all ready, which is good news for...
Very good news. Once again, we do appreciate your patience for the delay. It has been a substantial wait, but yeah, we do appreciate your time. And we will get these competitions drawn and as quickly as we can.
We're almost there. So that is the GT3 RS ones, which is good. In front of that, for some reason that didn't save that end prize. Oh, it's because I put that in it maybe. So that will go in front of that so that they're in the order that we're looking for. And then we've got, what's next? Rolex Batgirl.
Rolex Batgirl, Camper, RS6 Vorsprung, £12,000 cash instant win end prize, and the 3 RS. That is the order these draws will take place tonight.
RS6. GT3 RS, 12K end prize. RS6. And then the Campervan, this is in reverse order that we're going to find these winners. And then finally, but first off tonight, we'll have the Rolex Batgirl. Okay. I think with apologies for the loud noise that I'm making with the mouse. This is just the final check now from myself to make sure that the correct names and competitions are next to the correct competitions. So we'll go on to today's raffles and we'll look at GMT Master 2 tickets, Campervan. Those ones are correct. Next up is that one. Yeah, that's all good. RS6, double confirm that, that's all good.
Just had one comment from Brad. When does the smaller prizes get drawn? So they're drawn via our automated system. So about 10 minutes time, they are drawn via our automated system. So not drawn live, all our smaller tech and cash. You can see the draw results on the website and every single winner across every single prize that we draw here at 7 days. But the smaller tech and cash winners will be contacted shortly after 10 o'clock via email. So yeah, check your emails. And you may have won a prize in about 10 minutes time. So very best of luck if you do have some entries for those.
All right, so I am happy that these are all in the correct order for the correct competitions and the correct names next to them as well. So I'll just layer them on top of each other so we can crack on as quickly with this draw as possible. Again, Thank you very much for everybody that is...
massive thanks to everybody who has been patient with us. We do appreciate your time, and yeah, we do once again apologise for the delay, but I think we are ready to proceed with the draw.
We are ready. So what I can do, and finally, I don't think I've even been on screen tonight.
I don't think you have.
To the laptop screen, say hello, I'm here. We have Greg above on the ball machines, and he will be on that throughout the whole of tonight. We've then got on the left the list of numbers for the Rolex Batgirl. Slightly different, I'll just move over a bit, slightly different layout this week. So rather than having them all in one spreadsheet, we've had to download them all separately. So once this spreadsheet's done, I'll move on to the next one. But all of the tickets that have been bought into this competition will show on the spreadsheet. There are gaps in the spreadsheet though. So as you can see, ticket number 1 has not sold. Today it doesn't show not issued because we downloaded them slightly different way. But if it lands on a number that does not show in the spreadsheet, it means it was an unsold ticket, and then we will just reload those ball machines above and we'll keep spinning until we find a winner. So that's what we mean by a guaranteed winner, regardless of ticket sales. So it doesn't matter, especially with the Porsche tonight, I think it got to about 55% sold. we will still give away that Porsche. There's no extensions on the draw, and there's no kind of smaller prizes given away instead. So for this draw, we have ticket number 2, and then this goes down to a max number of ticket 99999. So Greg is going to load up those ball machines so that we can find our first winner for tonight.
Okay, great. So for all the competitions tonight, we'll be using all the 6 ball chambers, but for the first 2, so the first one is of course the Rolex Batgirl. We are just going to add 0 into the first chamber. That will be as a dud ball.
There we go. You can see that nice and clear.
So 0 is going into chamber number 1.
David Parra's comments, he said, Toby's growing a beard. Well, I'm impressed that it's come through on camera. It's been a whole week of growing a beard. So let us know in the comments what you think of the beard. Does it need to go? I think it needs to go because it's extremely uncomfortable and doesn't look as good as Greg's. So
chamber number 2 to 5 are receiving 0 to 9.
Perfect.
Chamber 2.
Chamber number 2, so that's a 9.
So 0 to 9, chamber number 2. And chamber number 3 is receiving 0 to 9 as well. This is for the first of our competitions tonight, which is the Rolex Batgirl.
Yep.
And going into chamber number 3, 0 to 9.
Someone said that the 0 was upside down. It's still a 0, Gary. So that Batgirl comes with £5,000 cash or a £14,000 cash alternative. 0 to 9. Thank you, Greg. Looks great.
Chamber 4 of 6.
So fingers crossed from Montana on YouTube. Why is the first chamber 0? There are a lot of 6-digit tickets, Hamza. So this draw doesn't have a 6-digit ticket. As we said, 99999 is the max number for it. But we do have 6-digit numbers in the final 3 draws, I think, tonight.
That's
which is
correct.
why we preload that first draw for that.
0 to 9 for chamber number 5 of 6. As so. And that just leaves us with 1 more chamber, which is chamber 6 of 6, which is receiving
Chamber 0 to 9.
0 to 9.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Greg.
So just to confirm, 0 to 9 in chambers 6, 5, 4, 3 and 2. And then in chamber 1, it's just a 0.
Perfect. So that is the ball machines ready for the Rolex Batgirl plus 5K, all that huge cash alternative. 0 in chamber number 1 and then 0 to 9 in chambers 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Greg, you good?
Yep, just double checking. Everything looks okay from my side. Are you okay with your side?
Let's do it. Let's find a winner. It's been a long time coming.
First raffle tonight, the Rolex Batgirl GMT Master 2 plus £5,000. Very best of luck.
Daniel Miles is on YouTube, said big shout out to Greg for passing 55 minutes of time. A massive shout out to Greg. If we'd have told Greg, I think at the start of the day, that it would be 55 minutes before the first draw, I think I would have been doing this draw alone. So thank you very much, Greg, for easing this out. But let's find a winner.
Absolutely. So for the Rolex, the first potential winning number is of course 0, 4, 4, 2, 9, and 5.
All right, so over to the laptop screen. We're looking for ticket number 44295. Have we got a winner first time of asking on this one? I can't remember how this one did. Yeah, this one sold out? I don't think it sold out.
Didn't sell out. I think it's about 79, 80%, but it definitely didn't sell out. So this could be a non-issued ticket. All that means is if we do land on a non-issued ticket, no one bought it, it's not allocated to anyone, and we will respin until we find a winner.
I think we've got a winning ticket though, so we'll wait for that to come through to Greg's screen. But above me, you can see ticket number 44295, and then on the spreadsheet, you can see 44295 as well. So if that is coming through to you, okay, Greg? I need some more
just waiting
too
for
much.
it. 44295. 44295. That looks very good from my side.
Perfect. So the first winner for tonight is Andrew Walker. A massive congratulations to Andrew Walker. We'll highlight your name in blue there. Andrew, you've just won the Rolex Batgirl or that huge cash alternative. So massive congratulations to you. We will call you shortly, but we do need to find 4 more winners for tonight first. So what we're going to do next, we're going to try and get through these as quickly and efficiently as possible. Greg is going to reload each of those 4 machines above. So all of the numbers that were just drawn go back into the chambers. I will then go on to the next one for tonight, which is the VW Campervan. So you can see that at the bottom there, labeled by yours truly, VW Campervan. For this one, we have ticket number 1, and it goes down to ticket number 99999. So the same as the previous one. So no balls need to be added addition to these chambers. We still have a 0 in chamber number 1, and then 0 to 9 in chambers 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So let's crack on with the next draw.
Okay, yeah, so as Toby said, no additional balls are needed. 0 in the first chamber and then 0 to 9 in the remaining. This is for the Volkswagen Camper, which you could win for as little as 85p. Good luck.
Stephen Kelly said there's numbers missing on the spreadsheet. There is numbers missing on the spreadsheet. And as explained on that first one, they are unsold tickets. That's why they're not showing on there. So yeah, there will be a few gaps. So that is the Rolex winner. This is for the VW Campervan, or that healthy cash alternative of £40,000.
Okay, so the potential winning number, this didn't quite sell out. So it starts with a 0, 9, 0, another 0, 9.
There we go.
And another 9.
So we're looking for 90099. So nice, easy one to remember there. And not too far for me to scroll as well, which is also great news. So back across to the laptop screen, I'll scroll up. We are looking for 90099. I'll probably use the quicker scroller. I thought it was closer than it was. 900.
090099.
You really threw me off with the first 0. 90099. 90099. I think we've got a winner first time of asking again. I'll again wait for Greg for that to come up on your screen. But 90099, you can see above 90099 on the spreadsheet as well. Does that look good to you, Greg?
That's obviously just a little bit of a delay in coming through here, but it is getting there. Yep. As soon as that comes through,
let me know when it's there.
I will check. 090 099 090 099. Yep, that also looks very good.
90099. Massive congratulations to Dave Whitehead. Dave Whitehead, you've just won a VW Campervan. I think tickets for that were just 85p. So massive congratulations to you. You are tonight's second winner on the live draw. The third draw for tonight will be for the Audi RS6 that I've seen 3 million comments come through from Mr. Dick on YouTube just saying RS6. So hopefully that will stop those coming. Greg is going to reload those ball machines, and for this we need to see the full ticket range for this competition. So we've got ticket number 1, and then this goes down to ticket number 699999, and this was a sold out competition. So every single ticket will have a name next to it. There'll be no gaps, there'll be no missing numbers on this one. A full 699999. So very popular competition, but you do need to add balls 1 to 6 to that first chamber.
1 to 6, as you see there, for this sold out RS6, which is no surprise because it is a very cool car.
Cool colour, great kit,
and it is a Vorsprung edition, so big spec as well, to make it even better.
The RS6, arguably the perfect all-rounder of practicality, insane performance. Maybe a little bit pricey to run, but hey, if you win it for, what were the ticket prices on these?
20p.
20p.
20p, 5 tickets for £1.
There we go. So let's crack on, Greg, and let's find a winner for the RS6.
Okay, so 0 to 9 in 2 to 5, and then I've added 1 to 6 in chamber number 1 for the RS6 Vorsprung. Very best of luck.
Assad's in the comments saying RS6 baby. He says, I believe it's the ticket number of 92871. So let's see if that comes through. Brian David Hill is praying. Please, I beg you, make this the winning number. We can send you good luck, Assad, but that's all we can do. If that ticket number comes out, then you are the winner. But whatever ticket number is produced right now, that number has just won someone that RS6. Guaranteed.
This is the winning number. as it was, of course, sold out.
Yep.
And it starts with 6, 6, 6, 5, 6, and 2.
So just quickly in there, we've got a comment from Asfar on YouTube saying, where is 7, 8, and 9 balls in the first column? So we don't need it in the first chamber because the max ticket number was 699999 as shown on this spreadsheet. So 699 was the max number, which is why we don't put a 7, 8, and 9 in there, because it could then produce a number which wasn't in the range. So 699999, as we said, this was sold out, so guaranteed winner. We are looking for 666562. What is the name and who's about to celebrate that car?
Yeah, 562. This was, of course, sold out. So this number here will be winning someone a very, very cool Audi RS6 Vorsprung, or of course a £70,000 cash alternative. You do get £2,000 with the car as well, but yeah, this is sold out. So in a few moments' time, this will be winning someone that very, very special car.
Has just won some on that car. So 666562 you can see above, 666562 you can see on the spreadsheet there. I'm pretty confident on this one, so I'm not going to wait for your confirmation on that, Greg.
Okay.
Do let me know if it is wrong.
I've just seen it here. Yep.
As far as I can see, and Greg has confirmed, Adam Dodd, you have just won that insane Audi RS6 Vorsprung edition, or the huge cash alternative. So massive congratulations to you. If you're watching on Facebook or watching on YouTube, get in the comments and let us know what that first reaction feels like. If you're not watching, then we'll be calling you very shortly to break that news to you. So Adam, congratulations. We'll be in touch with you very, very shortly. But 2 more draws for tonight. We have the £12,000 end prize, and we have the insane Porsche GT3 RS. So Greg is reloading those ball machines above. And then on the left-hand side of the screen, you can see the ticket range for the £12,000 end prize. So ticket number 1, and this goes down to ticket number 999999. So we're going all out on this one, the full range of ticket numbers. We already have numbers 0 to 6 in chamber number 1 from that last draw, which means Greg is picking up the tube, which has a 7, 8, and a 9 in.
Here we are. 7, 8, and 9 to give us the full range of 999999. Going in now.
Let's go.
Okay, that is 6 ball machines loaded.
Let's go. Yeah, let's find a winner.
Okay, this is for the £12,000 instant win end prize will be drawn right now.
Gray Thompson on YouTube said, Toby will be driving it tomorrow. I don't know what it will be driving, but chances are, no, I won't be driving it. What else we got in here? Some people unhappy that they didn't win and that Adam did win. I haven't seen a Adam comment, yeah, if you are watching, get in those comments.
It's Adam Dodd.
Adam Dodd.
Adam Dodd. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Starting with 9. 9. 8, 6, 6, and 5.
So 998665, that is the ticket number we're looking for. This is the £12,000 end prize to the instant win that finished earlier. Let's have a look if we've got a winner first time of asking. 998665, 998665.
998.
Winner again, Greg.
665.
998665. You can see it above. 998665. I'm just checking on the screen here. 998665 on the spreadsheet as well. Greg is going to confirm that too.
Just a couple of moments. That is now coming through.
There.
You have to bear with me.
Is there?
998665. Not quite yet. 998665. Yes, got it.
There we go. So 998665. A massive congratulations to Alexander Kinder. You've just won £12,000 on the end prize for the instant win for Sunday Cash. So huge congratulations to you. The fun thing for us on these end prizes is that quite often people don't realize that there is an end prize for these instant wins. So it could be that Alex didn't even realize that he entered for that draw or for the end prize. So again, if you're watching, Alexander Kinder, you've just won £12,000. Get in the comments and we'll try and keep an eye out for that. But we do have one final draw for you guys tonight, which is the Porsche GT3 RS that we showed you earlier. I'll go to it quickly now. There it is. That is what you guys will be in for, or £110,000. Greg is reloading those ball machines above, and we need a full ticket range of 1 down to ticket number 999999. So it's the same range of tickets that we had previously. Go back over to the ball machine so we can crack on.
Okay, everything okay with you?
Yeah,
all good. So this is for the jackpot prize for tonight. Is that absolutely awesome Porsche GT3 RS. Was the end prize to our instant win with £150,000. Let's go.
All right, so fingers crossed and good luck to everyone on this one. We also had on this £150,000 worth of instant win prizes. So each ticket had a chance to win other prizes. So we had people winning £2,000 cash instantly. We had £1,000 cash instantly. I think we had some iPhones, some headphones and all sorts that were in this draw as well. So lots of people have already won on this competition, but this is the big one that everyone will want to be taken home.
Yeah, so you could of course win a smaller tech and cash prize, and then you could bag yourself an over £100,000 car as well. So not a bad win for you.
Let's see, who has won the Porsche?
And it starts with 0, 3, 3, 5, 7, and 2.
Gavin Carter, I'll just read out your comment. You said, oh, here we go, wasted my time watching this, definitely won't have my name. If you bought a ticket, the reason why we had to wait 55 minutes for this draw is to make sure that all of the names were in the spreadsheet. So if you bought a ticket, your name is in there. Obviously, we can't show all 999,999 tickets. It would take quite a while for that, even longer than 55 minutes. So yeah, if it's in there, or if you bought a ticket, it will be in here. But we're looking for ticket number 33572. This is for the Porsche GT3 RS, or £110,000. This competition did not get anywhere near sellout, so there is a chance that this will come up without a name next to it, or this actual ticket number of 33572 won't be in the spreadsheet. If that is the case, and we're going to find out very shortly, then we will reload those ball machines, or reload them, and we will spin again. But having said that, 33572, I think it's in here. I think we've got a winner first time of asking. So 33572, you can see above me, 33572 in the spreadsheet. Greg, I need water. But Greg, do confirm that on your side, because I don't want to be giving this to the wrong person.
Yep, we are nearly there. Just waiting for that to come through. 33572.
33572?
33572. Excellent.
Perfect. So 33572. A massive congratulations to tonight's biggest winner. The Porsche GT3 RS, or £110,000, has been won by Christopher Bibb. So Christopher, if you're watching, get in those comments, but I will call you very, very shortly yeah, break the news to you, or hopefully give you a little bit more encouragement that you have just won that incredible prize. So that is all 5 of tonight's live draws. About 10 minutes ago, we had our auto draws that took place as well. But let's crack on with giving some of these winners a call. So what I will do, I'll go over to Greg. Do you want to talk through around the jackpot that we've just launched?
Yep.
So I'll head back across to Greg.
Through the other side?
You can do it here. Then whilst you do that, I will be off screen saving Christopher Bibb's number into the phone. So bear with me and we will get that. But yeah, buy me some time, Greg.
Excellent. So, of course, slightly later than usual, but we have now found all 5 of our jackpot winners for tonight. Of course, Christopher Bibb bagging himself an absolutely sensational Porsche GT3 RS, or £110,000 cash. So yeah, once again, massive congratulations. But of course, just before we let all our winners know the good news and give them the horrible choice between insane amount of cash and some very, very cool prizes. We do have another jackpot competition, which has launched this evening. I did touch on it earlier, but you may have sort of skipped off and come back to join us, obviously from the delay. But we have just launched a 720S McLaren and a Mercedes Sprinter Campervan, which is one of our double car competitions. Comes with £10,000 as well, when you could win both of those cars plus £10,000 for as little as 38 pence. So 38p, you could win yourself one of the fastest supercars in the world, and one of the biggest homes on wheels as well. And you can win both of those for a fraction of a pound, 38p. But of course, it does come with a massive cash alternative. If the cars and the cash aren't for you, you can opt for £170,000 total cash, or you can split your choice, because of course it is a double car comp. You can choose £65,000 and a McLaren 720S, got there in the end. Or of course you could opt for £100,000 and a Mercedes Sprinter Campervan as well. The choice will be available to one very lucky winner next week.
All right, so thank you very much for buying that time. I've saved Christopher's number into the phone. Whilst I call Christopher, Greg is going to get the number of Alexander Kinder, who won the £12,000 end prize. So that is on the screen ready for you to save. I will move this across to the ball machine, not the ball machine, sorry. The turntable where the GT3 RS is. I'll come into shot here. I cannot see myself, Greg, so do let me know if my head's cut off and I'm standing too close. But Christopher Bibb.
Yeah, that looks fine.
Time for me to call you. Is that looking good? Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, is that Christopher?
Yeah, it is.
Christopher Bibb, it's Toby from 7 Days Performance. How are you doing?
Hi, not bad. You?
Yeah, not too bad. What are you up to tonight, Christopher?
Just watching Netflix.
What are you watching on Netflix? Is it better than the live draw?
Oh, I missed the drive draw.
You missed the live draw. Well, we're actually currently still live, Chris.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Are you with anyone at the moment?
No, at the moment.
You're just by yourself. Well, Chris, I've got some good news for you.
Yeah?
You've just won a Porsche GT3 RS or £110,000.
No way.
Yes way.
Whoa, that's amazing.
How's that feel? 110 grand or a 3RS. That is, well, yeah, not every Sunday night you get a phone call like this.
That is unreal. Oh my God. Whoa.
Can you remember how many tickets you bought for this one?
I think I had like 1,000 tickets.
1,000 tickets. And they were, what, 45p each?
Yeah.
So you really wanted this car if you bought that many tickets?
Yeah.
Yep.
I've
And
just won the Porsche. I'll just tell my mum I've just won the Porsche.
what do you think, Mum?
What do you think? No.
Yes.
She can't believe it.
Have you got an iPhone?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
Yeah? Do you want me to FaceTime you quick and I can show you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah? I'll
Yeah.
press the FaceTime button. I'll see what it does. Oh, that's a close-up of me. I will make sure that's coming through okay. And then I can show you the car. So that is for everyone watching at home. But where are you, Chris? Are you seeing that FaceTime come through? It says connecting. Here he is. Where are you, Chris? It's paused now. Hello.
Hiya.
So my name's Toby. I work for 7 Days Performance. So we're currently on the live draw at the moment. And what you have just won for, I think, about 450 quid is this Porsche GT3 RS in lava orange, or you can take a £110,000 cash alternative.
I can't believe it.
How does that feel? This car is real. That's a real car. It's all there in its glory, the 3RS, a 991, and you have just won it for £450, 1,000 tickets at 45p. This is your car. So a big question for you is, what do you think you're going to do? Do you think you're going to take this car, or are you going to take that life-changing £110,000? What does Mum think?
Mum says, does he have to make the decision now?
He doesn't need to make the decision now. We're live on Facebook at the moment, so we'll take the next step. We'll just call you afterwards. We can talk you through the next steps. If you want to take the cash or if you want to take the car, that's completely up to you. So you don't need to make that decision. But what's your gut feeling right now, just for people watching at home? Do you think you might take the car, or do you think that cash is too much to turn away?
I'm undecided at the moment.
Undecided. Well, that decision is yours. I don't envy it because it's a big decision to make, but I do envy it because I do not have that decision to make tonight, whether I want a dream car or a huge cash sum. But huge congratulations to you, Chris. How long have you been playing with us at 7 Days?
Quite a few years, to be fair.
And this is your first win?
Yeah, first big win, yeah.
First big win. You won some smaller, like instant win prizes, maybe?
Yeah, I won over £1,000 on the instant wins on this comp.
Oh, right. So what, you won 1,000 quid on this competition?
Yeah.
And then you thought that was probably like, I'm pretty happy with that, I've won £1,000. And then you just won a car or the jackpot prize or 110 grand on top of that. So it's been a good week for you.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And then he taught me to buy some tickets and I didn't win a thing.
Well, I think overall, maybe he can maybe reimburse you for the tickets you spent, because he's got quite a lot of those coming over. But massive congratulations, Chris. We've got 4 more winners that we need to call tonight, but we will call you in probably about 10 minutes time, and then we'll go over those next steps.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Cheers, Chris. Have a good one. Bye. So that is Chris. What an incredible win. He was just watching Netflix, forgot about the live draw. Sounds like he really wanted in on this one. £450, I think he said he spent, which is 1,000 tickets at 45p each. Also was lucky on the instant wins. So as we mentioned at the start, there was instant win competitions that were part of this competition. He won on those. I think he said 1,000 quid as well. So extremely lucky, not only to bag one of the biggest instant win prizes, but to bag that end prize as well. But there was a big risk in that in buying so many tickets. So that is Chris. So congratulations to Chris. I'm going to swap over the phone now with whatever Greg has in line with me. And then I'll call that in here just so that it's not confusing with the Porsche in the background. So back over to the ball machine. So Alexander Kinder, how's that looking? Alexander Kinder won £12,000 cash on the end prize for the instant win. So let's see if Alexander was watching. It is late. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. I think that was a hang up. So I'm going to give Alexander another call. Oh, did that even just... Let's see if I can get through again. If not, I'll send him a text. That's the phone. Give it a couple more rings, and then we'll give the RS6 winner a call next.
Welcome to the EE.
Okay, so I'm just going to text Alexander. It's the kind of message that regardless of how I type it, I know that it's going to look like a non-genuine text. Because if you say to someone, it's 7 days performance and we've got some great news for you, I imagine most people will think that it's not quite right. But hopefully Alex gets that message and will give us a call back very shortly. But that is delivered on an iPhone. How's this looking? We're ready?
RS6 ready.
So keep an eye on that one. You can save the phone number for the Campervan on that one.
Yep.
But let's see if Adam Dodd is going to answer his phone because he won the Audi RS6. Straight to voicemail. So, is he on the phone to someone? Now it's calling. Is he asleep? Got it on Do Not Disturb mode, maybe?
Your call has been forwarded to...
I feel like, again, I was hung up on. I'm going to try one more time. Come on, Adam. Hello, is that Adam Dodd?
Can I ask who's calling?
It's Toby from 7 Days Performance.
It's who, sorry?
My name's Toby. I'm calling from 7 Days Performance.
How can I help you?
How are you doing, Adam? You having a good night?
I was in bed.
You were having a good night and you're in bed. Well, did I wake you up?
Yeah.
So, sorry, Adam. But I've got some good news and I hope it's worth waking you up for. You entered one of our competitions that was drawn live tonight, didn't you?
Right. Did I? Earlier, yeah.
Well, I think you did. Your phone number is on the spreadsheet. But as far as I'm aware, Adam, and the reason why I'm calling is because your ticket number matched one of the prizes, which means that you were the winner of an Audi RS6 or £70,000.
Yeah, yourself.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
You've just won an RS6 Vorsprung edition plus £2,000 or 70 grand. Tickets for this were just 20p. Your ticket number came out of our ball machines, which is why I'm giving you a call, rudely waking you up, but I think it's worth waking up for, right? It's not a dream.
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
You suppose so?
I suppose so, yeah. If it's not a wind-up, it's probably all right, yeah.
It is real. And what would prove to you that it's real? What can I do that would prove it?
Drop me an email.
Drop you an email? Well, we will do that. I've got 2 more winners to call. So we had a Campervan and we had a Rolex that was also won tonight. So I'm going to give them a call. And then after that, we're going to go through the back end of the site and we're going to send an email to each of our winners. That email will obviously come through to the email on your account that will say, Adam Dodd, you've won an Audi RS6 Vorsprung edition plus 2k or £70,000. And it will also show on the draw results section of our website. So you just have to hold fire about 10 minutes. Don't go back to bed or stay in bed, but that'll be updated and then we'll talk you through the next steps. But can you remember how many tickets you bought for this comp?
Not off the top of my head, no.
No.
I can't.
Well, it doesn't matter. You've won 70 grand on RS6. So either way, massive congratulations. But as I said, 2 more winners that we need to call, and we'll catch up with you shortly, Adam.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Cheers, Adam.
Cheers. Thanks.
In a bit.
Care. Thank you.
Bye. I think that was a bit of a shock for Adam. Woke him up. He was in bed. Doesn't quite believe it, but that email will be coming across to you very shortly, Adam.
Absolutely, camper.
So that is that. Dave Whitehead, it feels like a long time ago that we called your name out, but you won the VW Campervan. That had a £40,000 cash alternative, also comes with £2,000 cash. So Dave, let's see if you're in bed or if you've already gone to sleep or if you're watching. Let's hear your story. It is 20 past 10, so it's late to be getting a phone number.
Hello?
Hello, is that Dave Whitehead?
Yeah, speaking.
My name's Toby, I'm calling from 7 Days Performance.
Hello.
How are you doing?
All right.
Good. What are you up to tonight, Dave?
Watching telly.
Watching telly. You weren't watching the live draw?
No.
No. What? Something better on TV?
Yeah, no, just repeats.
Just repeats. Well, I don't know if this will be a repeat, Dave, but you've just won a VW Campervan or 40 grand.
Oh, shit.
Shit indeed. A bit of a surprise for you. You weren't expecting that?
Well, one hopes.
Yep.
Bought enough tickets, mind you, but...
Yep. Well, your name and your phone number, which is why we're calling you now, was next to the number that came out of our ball machines tonight. So that VW Campervan plus £2,000 or £40,000 has been won by you tonight. So yeah, massive congratulations. 85p a ticket that was. Yeah, mega win.
Excellent. Well, what do we do now?
So the next step will be that we're going to send you over an email, and that email will ask you if you want to take the car or the cash, and then we can go through the next stages after that. Have you got an idea at the moment? Do you think you go for the Campervan or do you think you go for the cash?
Might well go for the vehicle, actually.
Yeah? You got some plans already, places you might go with it?
Yeah, well, I'm just about to retire, so...
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, what we'll do, we're just finishing up the live draw. I've got one more winner to call, but then we'll give you a call back and we'll go over the next steps. If you do want to take the Campervan, then we can arrange a time for you to come and collect it. Or if you choose the cash, then we can try and send that across to you as soon as possible as well. So huge congratulations, Dave. Get back to your TV and then we'll catch up with you very shortly and we'll go over those next steps.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Dave. Have a good one.
Okay,
Bye.
bye-bye.
So that is 4 of 5 winners. 3 we got through to. I did get a message in the middle of that call from Alexander. Alexander Kinder that won the 12K said he can't make it to the phone right now, but did see the draw and is over the moon. Thank you so much. So Alex, again, massive congratulations if you are still watching. £12,000 will be on its way to it very shortly. But one more winner for tonight that we need to call. So
Absolutely.
Swapping over those phones again. We're running out of battery because we've been going on for so long. Andrew Walker won the Rolex Batgirl. This came with £5,000 cash or a cash alternative of £14,000. So let's see if Andrew was watching a live draw, is still awake. 30p a ticket, this one.
Hello?
Hello, is that Andrew?
Yeah, that's me, yeah.
It's Toby from 7 Days Performance. How you doing?
Hi, pal.
It sounds like by the tone of your voice, you already know why I'm calling.
Yeah, I was hoping for fucking RS6 and Porsche as well, but I'll take this.
As well, I mean, look,
Yeah.
all of them are fantastic prizes. Porsche, obviously great prize, RS6, but starting off the draw, and it did take about 55 minutes for us to finally get through.
Yeah, I was watching for ages.
but
I'll come back.
Worth the wait though?
Yeah, sound mate. I mean, to be fair, I've entered a few over time and stuff, and then this one, I don't know, I just thought, fuck it, I've not entered in ages. So don't get me wrong, I spent a bit of money like this time round, I think like 200 quid or something.
Okay.
But
that
it don't matter, like, I don't enter stuff like all the time, so
Yeah.
I feel like that.
Well, that £200 has not only been covered by the £5,000 that comes with the watch, but also the value of that watch too. And if you didn't want to take that, you could take the £14,000 cash alternative. So that decision is completely yours. You can either take a Rolex and some cash or a whole load of cash. Have you got an idea of which way you might go?
I don't know yet. Like, when do you have to know?
I mean, there's no rush. We're not going to say you have to reply by midnight tonight. My colleague Sam will be in touch.
Watching the £5 because I've just been looking at how much they're worth.
Yep.
I'll probably keep it for a bit because I've always wanted one anyway.
Yep.
Not that one, but I mean, that is a nice one to win.
It's one of my favourites, the Batgirl.
It is a nice one, though.
Yeah.
It is a nice one.
Well, that decision is completely yours, so you don't have to make it right now. My colleague Samuel will be in touch tomorrow, and then we can go over the next steps. But yeah, a Batgirl plus 5k or £14,000, you have just won. So massive congratulations.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, well, we'll just finish up the live draw now. We'll go over the next steps. We'll get an email across to you. But yeah, thank you very much for playing, and congratulations.
Yeah, no, thank you, pal.
Cheers, Andrew.
Cheers.
Bye.
All right, bye.
There we go, Greg, if you want to come join me on the screen again. So thank you so much for your perseverance of this live draw. It's been quite a marathon for both of us as well as everybody watching too. It has taken an hour and a half.
But we got there in the end, yeah.
We'll make sure we'll tell the directors about this one. But it was worth the wait for 5 lucky winners. We had the winner of the GT3 RS, the £12,000 end price, the VW Campervan, the RS6 and the Batgirl. So next up on the site, if you do want your chance tonight to win something, and it could be a car, our instant win competitions are live and you can get involved in those, win instantly. And there's a bunch of cars which are still waiting to be on one or that. On Tuesday, we've got a car on the auto draw that I can't remember what it is. Greg?
It's a VW Caddy.
VW Caddy.
VW Caddy.
And then our live draws for this week are Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. So if you want to see us back for a live draw, and I promise that it will be significantly quicker than it was tonight. But our next live draw is on Wednesday, where you can bag yourself a car as well. So huge congratulations to all of our winners tonight and future winners as well. But that is a wrap for tonight.
That is it. Yeah, obviously, it's as Toby said, about 10:30. So all the automated draws have now taken place. They've been drawn, and all the winners will have received an email. So please check your inbox, and you may receive one of our smaller tech and cash prizes. And of course, there's so on as well. That took place about half an hour ago. But yeah, as Toby mentioned, our next live draw is on Wednesday, and that's for one of your absolute favourite vehicles we raffle, which is the VW Tiguan R, and that takes place on Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. So very best of luck if you have entries for that one.
Perfect. Thank you very much, guys. We'll see you later.
Thanks. Take care.
Bye.